Yeah, it's been raining out here. Everybody's here. Hi. Come on back over. Come on, Morris. It's okay. I'd like to pet you. Can I pet you? Just one little pet? I'm not looking. My eyes are down. Here you go. Good morning. Good boy. Are you ready? Let's go, Tux. Come on. Come on, Tux. Let's go. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Here you go. Supposed to be 73 with showers today, but it's really fine misting rain right now. But it's not pouring, so you know, there's that. It doesn't feel like 73 yet. It feels like 53. Well, that looks slightly bluer than it looks in person on video. These guys are here. Panther was a little shy this morning, looking down the steps to see if somebody was coming. Hopefully Tux won't come around, but when he has been coming around, he hasn't been bothering him too much, so. So Don's Fossil 5E watch came back from service yesterday.
Yep.
That was less than 2 weeks. I don't know exactly how many days it was.
Right.
It was quick.
Yeah.
And so far so good on setting it back up. And no explanation as to what was fixed, but no cost.
Yeah, they definitely had a little piece of paper in there, printout said it was covered on warranty.
And atypically, they sent it back in the exact box we sent it to them in.
Right.
The exact bubble wrap,
Yeah,
wrapping paper, everything.
Even the original stuff we printed out.
Yeah, the printout of the Amazon receipt and everything. So we conveniently tucked that box and all the wrappings away in the attic, just in case.
Yeah.
You hold down the fort, Tux. You're a good boy. You're nice and dry up there. You're a good boy. He ate a little bit and he's like, you know what? It's one of them rainy, cloudy mornings. I think I'm going to go back to sleep. Wish I could go back to sleep. Although, you know me, I'd probably start doing something even if I didn't have to get on the road. Although right now, sleep is sounding good. More sleep. Good morning, Ruby. Well, I didn't see a dense fog advisory for this morning, but my goodness, it's about as foggy out here today as it was yesterday. Weather Service has now issued a dense fog advisory until 10 a.m. So I guess yesterday, the evening before, the fog started earlier. This was kind of a late morning. So Don and I were messaging back and forth a little bit about the Ukraine. He's reading the newspaper and having his coffee, although he normally moves into his office about this time. You know, there's just nothing good to say about it. I'm really disappointed in the Russian action, Putin's action, because, you know, we've all really been suffering these last couple of years with COVID, and now we have inflation going on, and the world is just not... You know, there's always some crisis to deal with, but the whole COVID thing has been a thing, and it's been going on for 2 years, and we're trying to pull ourselves back up and get back to normal, and this is not pulling us back up and not getting back to normal. Although it's not a virus, it feels like a virus a little bit. So I don't know, it's just really troubling. Rob Maurer mentioned yesterday about aluminum, and I think he said nickel and a couple other exports coming out of Russia, and that affecting Tesla and the car industry in general, and that's, you know, could be disappointing, although he did say he didn't know how much of the aluminum that Tesla uses comes from Russia specifically. See, this is the problem, not recently, but back when I was growing up, a kid, a teenager, young adult, where we allowed our industries to close down and get imports, and because we were getting beat on our cost ability to make goods. And you can't just fire those industries back up overnight if you can't import the stuff that you've grown reliant on. So I don't know, that was a concern. And then there was the whole SEC looking into Kimball's and stock sale, and whether or not there was insider trading between him and Elon. And, you know, it seems unlikely, and I just want to assume that, of course, that couldn't have happened. And if it did happen, I think it was stupidity and not collusion. But I don't know, how would you prove something like that? I mean, how often does he talk to his brother? How would you know what he said to his brother? I mean, if it was in an email, that's one thing, but if he happened to talk to him on the phone that day, that's not proof. I don't know. I didn't want that to have to worry about either. I mean, I do not believe that they colluded to sell the stock at a higher price for Kimball. I don't believe it for a minute. That doesn't mean that something wasn't said that can be twisted around in this SEC witch hunt against Elon, trying to, you know, I don't know, make him an example, go after him. I don't know. I mean, we had these, what's the guy, the securities, I'm thinking one of the North Carolina senators. He, was in trouble for selling some stock right when COVID came out. And nothing happens to these people, but Elon is such a, and I feel for sure he did. I mean, it was pretty obvious that he tipped people off, and maybe that investigation is not finished up yet, but I don't think anything's going to happen to them. And they obviously made money on the sale of some stock right before the COVID stuff came out. So I'll put his name up. I'm just drawing a blank on it. But he was like at the top of the security committee. And yeah, so I don't know. Then there's that to worry about today too. But it's Michelle's shopping day, and I sure won't be worried about Ukraine or stock sales while I'm in Guardian Angel. I'll just be having some fun this morning. As I approached the intersection at Hilltop Needmore, I heard the ambulance. Well, I didn't know it was an ambulance, but I heard the emergency siren. And I know that there's a fire station house down Hilltop Needmore there to our left. So it made sense the ambulance would be coming out of there. Anyway, I stopped, and the guy behind me was paying attention, but 3 more cars came through the intersection. One of them, while the ambulance was actually waiting to cross and get in front of me. You know, come on, people. And then when the ambulance was through and we were starting to roll, somebody back behind me was honking. I'm like, really? Like, I just don't get people. I just don't. My favorite trees looking pretty in the fog this morning. Yeah, I get it that sometimes people, you know, don't hear the sound or don't know where it's coming from. But if there's a car stopped at a perfectly good green light and you're proceeding through anyway, should you not have given some thought as to why the car would, me in this case, was stopped? It's kind of the same thing at pedestrian crosswalks. If there's a car stopped at a crosswalk with more than one lane going through the crosswalk, does that not indicate to you, if you're not stopped, that maybe you should stop your car? I'm thinking it probably should. I'm back home, little girl. Nighttime, she was asking for food. We're gonna walk this afternoon. It's supposed to be 20 degrees warmer. Right now it's damp and it's colder than I want it to be, and since I'm meeting Michelle and Don wants his one meal today for breakfast, it would just be easier on me if I went ahead and cooked and wasn't in a super rush. And, you know, I'm talking myself into it this afternoon instead of this morning.
I guess I've been a good boy. Look at all this.
Do you think you can put all of that down?
Without hesitation.
I may have stuck a few Brussels sprouts on his plate this morning. Eat those first.
Yeah, I guess.
You need some potassium.
Oh, God. Vegetables.
You'll laugh. I got faked out by that other town and country over there. Turn around and look. There's the truck next to you in the middle, and then
I hope I don't get in it.
I know he pulled up and I got out and I started to walk over there. I was like, oh no. I'm like, no, that's not Michelle's.
You guys are parking that way.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I got you some stuff from the Mad
Oh,
convention.
okay,
That's
cool. Oh, look at your backpack purse.
Even comes with a Christmas hat. That's what the snaps are
Uh-huh.
for.
Oh, okay.
So for Christmas you can snap it on.
Way cool.
So
Yay. I guess somebody, they're like $1 a piece, most of them, and they're keeping the table to display them. Michelle found another one of these aliens for Connor that I found the figurines last week. That's beautiful. That's really pretty. They're asking $130 for the machine and the table. Oh wow, here's another vintage sewing machine. Michelle needs this. This has to go home with her. Susie, your zombie prom date. Look at the eyes. Does she not look zombie?
yeah.
Maybe? Okay. Aw, so many of my smiles begin with you. We see things not as they are, but as we are.
Yeah.
Did that twist your eyes around a little? This reminds me of Tom Hanks and Finch. Follow the path your dreams take you. Headed to the San Francisco Gate Bridge. We want more Easter stuff. There's eggs and dye kits and a few other things, baskets, but not as much as we want to look through. No village pieces. Wow, that is a nice Christmas set. Doesn't that take you back in time? Does me. It says pillows are still 50% off. Doesn't say anything about blankets though.
Nope. But at least I found a pillow.
Oh, you did? I don't think Don would understand. Oh, that's so cute. Isn't it cute? It's like a robot and an alien all in one. Two of my favorite things. It's cool. Let's see. I got a hat to leave in Jules. Pair of socks for Johnny. And a really cute owl hand towel. And there might be a thing of Legos up at the front. Maybe. I'm not admitting it if there are though. Oh wow. Aww. Have spacesuit will travel? But she doesn't look, she looks not skinny.
No.
It's
very well padded.
It's kind of cute though. What's it say on the arm?
Oh, it just says Mercury, Venus. Oh, it has all the planets.
Planets.
Even Pluto, because Pluto will
always be a planet. Yeah, if you're over what, 35, Pluto will always be a planet. It's the weekly pink find, except for it's not pink. Hey, that was a very good year. I graduated from high school in that year. You can tell, Ariel. Oh, that is so pretty. It's a Lefton piece. Oh goodness. I was like, I was like, what is a camera lens doing over here? And it's one of those ones that you see at Christmas advertised. It's a mug. Those are genuine Life Factory. I'm super tempted. That's pretty cute. It says, I enjoy the little things in life, shoes, handbags, and jewelries. Except for Michelle, it should read jewelry, handbags, and shoes. Yeah, there's a few Legos. Not a lot of Friends Legos, but a few. And I know that there's some Minecraft sets in here. I saw some Minecraft minifigures. Anyway, that's what it was. Oh, wow. Look at the big dump truck piece.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, night. All right.
Big head.
Actually got a bin with a lid this time, so all is good. Thanks for taking my cart back.
Anything for you, princess.
I'll see you next week.
See you. Bye.
Bye. Well, I got what I hoped for. It's sunny and 72 out there. I'll be complaining that it's warm on our walk this afternoon now. Ha ha. Well, look at you all spiffy. Does this mean I get to put you to work now?
That's what I was, I thought the same thing.
They fit good.
They really feel suspiciously like work clothes.
Don told me that he wanted a lightweight pair.
Yeah, this is a summer weight.
Summer weight, yeah.
It's the normal uniform material.
Right. They do feel like they've been washed a time or two. Not that another washing won't hurt, but they're not super duper stiffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're somewhere in between new and worn out. They're,
Yeah, they're more closer to new than worn out.
Okay. Well, Don wants them washed. He already told me. We'll try to make the fabric just a smidge.
Softer.
It's a little softer. So besides getting the little serving plate, I also picked up this perfume bottle. Miss Laura came out and talked with me and Michelle, and she had 8 perfume bottles, and I bought 1, and I think Michelle bought 3 or 4. Anyway, I really like how pretty that is. Reminds me of one of the Christmas ornaments my dad gave me, similar glass pattern. It's Friday. He's done with work. He's filled out his time card and he's wearing shorts. It's breezy, but it's 73.
Yeah, sunny though. Nice strong sun.
Yeah, aren't you glad we didn't walk at 48? Yeah, really. Dense fog, spitting rain this morning.
Plus, I was able that really helped me really good. Being able to pinch that all up.
Right, I doubt we could hear you with that wind. Right.
It wasn't strong.
But it was louder before, it was making a noise. Okay. Kids down there playing football. There's a good number of cars here. I'm sure there's a decent number of people over here on the playground because I hear them and sort of saw one of the swings moving. A lot of people taking advantage of this gorgeous afternoon. Yeah, we passed some kids actually walking on the trail. Well, I did a scoreboard to scoreboard run in my Crocs because I still cannot put my sneakers on, and it felt okay. Well, I completed scoreboard to scoreboard half tracks 3 times each time around. And it felt good for my heart and good for my lungs. And it didn't feel horrible for my foot, but we'll see later on when I'm sitting on the couch how it feels. And I know putting on my sneakers still hurting that toe. So I'll run in my Crocs if I have to. I have on the Mary Jane style. They're pretty secure with the straps and they're tighter than the classic. So plus I'm real used to them. I wear them all the time. I got a little bit of sponge on my foot. It's not optimal, but it works.
I'm gonna run back to the house Friday afternoon. I want to get there, get on that recliner, get my nap.
All right, well, I got 15 minutes to walk to Ruby and get up the driveway for Johnny. I think I can handle that.
All right, see you there.
See you there.
Kiss, kiss.
There were some teenagers being teenagers on the trail. They were definitely smoking something. And we happened to be following them down the trail, and that was not so pleasant for us. I got Johnny dropped off at Taekwondo, and I'm just headed straight back to the house. His father will be picking him up from Taekwondo.